You know, there is a reason that people all around the world, that chefs call the filet mignon the king of steaks. In fact, they call it the gold standard. They are always juicy and fork tender and melt in your mouth. They go beautifully, whether you want to put them in a cast iron skillet or you want to roast them or broil them or put them on the charcoal grill. Whatever you want to do, this is fine dining that we are delivering straight to your door or delivery direct to anybody you love. From Pureland Meat Company, this is a company that's been around for almost 4 decades, delivering the finest meats and beef to some of the world's finest restaurants. We have your choice today of filet mignon with your finishing butter. Now, you've got a couple of choices you're gonna make today. The steaks are phenomenal. I mean, melt in your mouth. You can eat these with a spoon. They're so tender. But you're gonna decide, do you want an 8 count of those 5-ounce gorgeous fillets, or do you want a 16 count? And then you're gonna decide what kind of herb butter do you want? Do you want it with the classic garlic herb, or do you want it with that zesty, rich horseradish chive? Whatever you decide today, they're coming individually boxed for you and packaged for you, blast frozen so they are fresh like the day they were packaged, all the way for up to a year in your freezer. And we've got a price today that we know you're not gonna get at the supermarket for this quality beef. We know you're certainly not gonna pay 13 to 15 bucks for a filet mignon at your fine restaurants. Today, it's your choice. If you want the 8 count, it is $119.95. If you're gonna go ahead and get the 16 count, and remember, these hold in your freezer for up to a year, the 16 count we've got at $199.95. All of our food here at HSN is free shipping and handling, and then you just decide 8 or 16, what kind of finishing butter you want, whether you want the classic garlic herb or that beautiful horseradish chive. And then you're gonna decide, do you want immediate shipment? Or do you want it shipped on October 31st, which means you'll have it for Labor Day? What a way to finish the summer festivities, right? At the end of the day, we're all looking to have that really good quality protein for our families. We've heard the news, we know what's going on. If your supermarket has been a little sluggish and you know they're just not bringing in the cuts that you want, today's the day to go and secure it. And when you make your decision, then you decide, do you want one single shipment or do you want to sign up for auto ship, where you decide how often and with what frequency you want to receive them, and you can cancel those at any time. So today it's our finest value of the day from one of the most reputable companies we can bring. Your item number here is 087945. We want to talk to the man of the day. In fact, Mark Gill, you're one of our resident foodies and chefs here. I told everybody we're taking the steakhouse to them. I mean, delivery direct. You know, imagine having that king of steaks whenever you want it, at your convenience, and some of the finest you can buy. In fact, certified Black Angus, born, raised, harvested right here in our country, putting American farmers and ranchers to work. Welcome, darling. And what a delicious day.
I'll tell you what, and we all remember what happened a couple of months ago when we showed up with Pureland steaks. Well, we've done it again, only this time we've come with the king of steaks. It gets no better than this, you guys. This is filet mignon, as good as it gets. 100% certified Black Angus from small family-owned Midwestern farms right here in the United States. We select these for their intramuscular fat, the way that they cut, the way that their texture is, and just the absolute way that these melt in your mouth. So come on up, let's say hi. Guys, this is it today. Pureland Beef is a supplier of some of the best restaurants on the planet, from Jersey to Dubai, Michelin star winners, 5-star restaurants, it makes no difference. And this is what it's all about, that tenderloin, that unbelievable steak. Look at this intramuscular fat that we've got here. This is the kind of thing that we're talking about, is this kind of quality. Now, I'm gonna bring you back here one more time to do a cut, and then we're gonna talk a little bit more about what's going on here. But this is what I want you to see. Listen, don't we all deserve a little bit of a treat right now? Don't we all get a chance to bite in to that steak and that steakhouse experience that we've been missing for a little while? Well, guys, this is not the substitute. This is it. This is the exact same quality and cut of beef that we're looking at in some of the best restaurants you've ever eaten at. Now, what makes this so special? Let me show you over here, okay? Come have a look. This is what it's all about. This is that cut. This is the tenderloin right here.
That's right.
And this is what makes it special. Have a look here. See that? That's where that is located on the animal. And just like me as a teenager right there, doesn't work very hard. That means that you have no reason for this to ever be tough, ever be stiff, and you can see that intramuscular fat inside. And Leslie, here's what's special about our filet mignon. It's center cut. It's not the little piece from the end. It's not the big one from the middle. It's right in the middle. And this is the best 5 ounces that you're going to find on the animal. And the finishing butter is perfect because you notice with a filet mignon, the fibers are loose. That means that that butter is going to go right inside, whether you choose the garlic or whether you choose that horseradish. So Leslie, we're going to spend a little time together today, but here's a little preview of what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, and you know, to be able to have that steakhouse that, you know, we've been craving to go to our favorite restaurants. Tonight, HSN is going to bring it to you. So to have that steakhouse experience, not have to pay a fortune for it. Mark, you were talking about that filet mignon. The reason sometimes it's so unbelievably expensive is because it is, you can't get too many from each cow, right? There's only a certain finite amount. It's a muscle that doesn't really work, or a tenderloin that doesn't really work, so you just can't get it wrong. And these steakhouses, it's simple supply and demand. They can charge a fortune for them because they're just not getting as many as they want. Same thing happening tonight. We are very limited. Producer Rick and I could not believe that for today's special, we're really not starting with a lot of quantity. So remember, a couple of decisions that you have to make today. Pureland Meat Company is a company that's reputable. They supply the finest steakhouses in the country, and not only here, but around the world. You're gonna decide, do you want those hand-cut, hand-trimmed by expert butchers, wet-aged minimally for 28 days? Do you want an 8 count of the 5 ounce filet? Or do you want 16? Then you're gonna decide, well, how do I like my filet mignons? What kind of finishing butter do you want? You can choose the classic. You can never, ever, ever go wrong with the garlic and the herb. But you also have the choice of picking up that zesty, really rich, delicious horseradish and chive. So first choose your count, 8 or 16, then choose, do I want garlic herb, or do I want horseradish chive? Then you're gonna choose your ship date. We can ship it immediately to you. You'd be receiving this by the 21st of August. That's immediate shipment, or you can choose the future shipment. Maybe you're like, Leslie, I heard the news. I know what's going on. I know there are shortages. My freezer is stocked up. That's okay. HSN thought of that as well. You can choose future shipment, which means you'd be getting it by, I think it's the 31st, which means, oh, it ships on the 31st. You'd be getting it by the 4th, right on time for the last of the big summer holidays, our Labor Day weekend. So, you know, you can start inviting your close family members now, because everybody's gonna eat like a king when you get a filet mignon on your plate. So place your order, and then remember, you can always decide single shipment, where you just want 1 shipment, or do you want it on auto ship? Auto ship is the way to go, because we know what's going on, right? It is simple concept. We hear the news, we know what's happening, and at the end of the day, you know, there are little kinks in the manufacturing, in the harvesting. You know, people are going without their favorite cuts of steak. If you want to sign up for auto ship, you lock in that today's special price, and you decide how often you want it shipped, and you can still cancel at any time using your auto ship manager. So think about that today, but however you slice it, Mark, it's the king of steaks. Think about all of the cuts of beef that you can order. This is certified Black Angus, American cattle, known for being flavorful and juicy, even when you don't have a lot of fat and marbling. This is certified Black Angus, and you're getting that prized cut, priced around the world. So place your order. We are very busy. As you can imagine, they look so good. I swear I want to dig into this. 087945 is your item number. They come individually sealed, which is really nice, individually portioned and sealed. So now you don't have to plan ahead. If you just want to pull 1 out, or you're cooking for a couple of people, you can just pull out a couple at a time, but they will stay fresh in your freezer for up to a year. And if you're choosing the 8 count, you get 1 of your finishing butters. If you're choosing the 16, you will get 2 of these 3.5 ounce tubs. It is a win-win tonight to get that premium beef from one of the most reputable sources, and that Black Angus right here from the U.S., putting our American ranchers to work. It's a win, Mark. I'm so proud to be offering this for our customer today.
And have a look at this. This is what 16 of the best filet mignons in the world look like. And I mean, I got to tell you something. You want to have yourself a great summer, middle of summer, end of summer, finish it off. That's your 16 configuration. This is your 8 in the back, however you decide to go. And let's talk about how to make these, because you're thinking to yourself, well, these are big cuts of steak. And if you're new at this, let me put you at ease. Filet mignons are actually one of the easiest steaks to cook. You're going to get the guide with every one of these orders with exactly how to make them, either on the grill, saute them, oven roasting. But let me walk you through it, because this is kind of fun. And to your point, they're all going to come individually packaged. This is so great. And by the way, I got to tell you something. These are all wet aged for 28 days. When you go buy a steak at the grocery store, here's what happens. It comes in the store, they cut it, they package it right away, and you kind of get it, and good luck to you that you got yourself a good cut. You got lucky maybe. Well, with ours, it comes in, and that's it. We let it wet age for 28 days before we even think about touching it again. And what that does is it gives it a chance for all of this incredible intramuscular fat to rest and just start to really be able to create that incredible flavor that you know is going to come when you cook these up. So here's what I'm going to do. A little bit of oil on both sides, and then salt, pepper, garlic. Let the meat shine through. Don't go crazy with the spices on these. You really don't need to. And like I said, there's a reason that you go to the steakhouses and they charge such a premium for these. It's because this is 100% Black Angus. So watch what we're going to do here, okay? We're going to put a couple on the grill, but check this out. You want to have some fun with these? Take a little bit of bacon, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to give it a roll, just like that.
You're a man after my heart.
And then what you do, give it a little bit of a stab like that, and then that is where your rosemary is going to go. So that's what you're going to do there. We're going to do the same thing with the second one. Right? Just like this, give it a roll. And then these guys, we are going to actually put in our forged in fire pan and finish it off in our smoker, just like you would finish it off at home in your oven. So here, what you want to do, like I said, is you want to make sure that bacon is going to stick. So just make a little starter hole. And instead of a toothpick, I want you to use a little bit of rosemary. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take these over here, and we're going to put them in our forged in fire pan. You can hear that sizzle to start, just like that. I'm going to take a little bit of our herb butter that's going to come with it this time, and I'm just going to give it a little bit around the sides to let that cook in with it. And then you know me, we're out on the grill out here, so Leslie, check this out. Of course, we're going to take the rest of these, and we're going to put these on a nice hot 650-degree grill. About 5 minutes on each side, and then you're going to let them rest for 5 minutes. And then follow me back over to the table here, and let me show you exactly what the results are. Because I got to tell you something, man. When it comes time for that experience, for that taste of steak, for that, fork and spoon tender, this is it. This is really it. 100% certified Black Angus beef. That means that you are promised the most tender, succulent, juicy, melt in your mouth steaks that you've got available to you. So listen, when ours are ready to cut, we give them that perfect cut, center cut, and then we package and flash freeze it immediately. And the reason that we do that is because we want to know that 11 months from now, 10 months from now, 12 months from now, when you've got that occasion for that incredible steak, it's as perfect as it was the day we packaged it and trimmed it under the watchful eye of our butchers that we've been working with for almost 40 years. That's the real deal. You are getting that kind of quality with every one of these steaks. I love it.
Yes, and Mark, we did so much research. You know, we can't stand here and say, oh, this is certified Black Angus. Oh, this is from a company that really delivers to the finest steakhouses. You got to consider your source. When you go to the supermarket, good luck. A lot of times you can't find this quality at all unless you're going to an artisan butcher shop. Right? But you'd never be paying $14 and change for a filet mignon at a restaurant. If you're picking the 16 count today and you're going big or going home, you'd be paying about $14 or $13 a filet mignon. There's no way at your finest steakhouses you're going to get that king of steaks for these prices. So we're really proud to offer this today. I got to tell you, free shipping and handling, it's a big deal for us to deliver these blast frozen, fresh for up to a year. Knowing is peace of mind that you're gonna have that meat, that beef ready to go for you, for your family, for anybody that shows up. So remember, just choose how many you want. Do you want the 8 count? Certainly the best value is the 16 count, really, when you're thinking steak to steak. You know, the 8 count is $14 and change per steak. The 16 would be less than $13 a steak. So that's the best value. Choose 8 or 16, and then decide, do you want the garlic herb butter, or do you want the horseradish chive? Hard decision to make. I was smelling them today, Mark. They are so absolutely delicious. Garlic herb is in the lead, you guys. Yep. And then you decide when you want to receive it. If you choose immediate shipment, and I know a lot of you are just going immediate shipment right now, you're going to receive it by the 21st of August, okay? So in about a week, you're going to be receiving it. If your freezer is stocked up, we thought of you too. We want you to get in on this value. You can get future shipment, which means you'd be getting it on time for your Labor Day festivities, right? So, I mean, any way you cut it, it is absolutely such an opportunity buy. Because Mark, we searched, you and I were talking about this before the show. We were price comparing. I mean, we really have an amazing value. And from a reputable company like Pureland, at the end of the day, this is a company that's been around for almost 4 decades, Mark. So
absolutely. Please
place your order. 087945 is your item number. We are very busy, as you can imagine. I know you've read the news. You've seen what's happening. There is a shortage. I mean, it's happening, Mark. So I couldn't think of a more timely today's special on this beautiful filet mignon.
You got that right. And have a look here. I mean, this is what it's all about. That incredible... those incredible bar marks. I wish you could smell it back here. It's just incredible. And have a look over here in our pan fry. I'm going to turn these over. And whether you want that full side sear like you're getting here, or whether you want it on the grill, or whether you want to saute it, it's entirely up to you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to walk this over to our smoker. If you were in your kitchen, you would do this in your oven. This is the easiest way to make a filet mignon. Is go ahead and sear those sides off and gently finish it off in your oven. It's so fast, it's so simple, it's so easy. And I'll tell you something, when you go to these steakhouses and you get ready to drop that $40, $50, $60 on that experience that, you know what, a lot of us just can't do anymore because we're playing it safe, we're staying home. So let me bring this experience to you, okay? This is live. You are seeing this in real time, guys. This is incredible steak. Beautiful. And I'll say it again, Leslie, 100% certified Black Angus. That means that this has been selected for its marbling, its intramuscular fat, its juiciness, no matter what doneness level you want to cook this at, all the way from rare to medium rare that you see here, right up to well done. You're going to get that tender, juicy result every single time. And when you want to talk tender, how about just cut with a fork, tender, because that is what you want a filet mignon for. And I got to tell you something, man, these last couple of days, my iron level is perfect.
So I do want to tell you, you know, we've got this wonderful way to shop. Not only is the today's special our finest value of the day, but we give you the opportunity to break it down into monthly payments. So we got so excited, I didn't even dive into Flexpay, but Flexpay is absolutely the way to go. If you're new to HSN, come on in, you're going to love shopping with us. Flexpay means on any debit or credit card, you can break this down into monthly payments. So if you're choosing the 8 count, all you have to do today, and we'll ship it out to you, is pay the first $29.99. And that's any debit card, your favorite credit card, debit card. We take all the major ones. You can even use PayPal or Apple Pay. Now, if you're picking it up in the 16 count, you would be paying $49 today. Flexpay is amazing because, Mark, you get what you want now, but you pay over time. You're getting to get in on this opportunity. Remember, our today's special is a 1-day only price and while supplies last. So we worked really hard to bring this to our customer. And, you know, certified Black Angus, born, raised, harvested right here in our country. That is a big deal for a lot of us right now. You know, you are getting not only one of the finest steaks your money can buy. In fact, that's why these amazing restaurants and steakhouses charge a fortune for these. We're bringing that restaurant experience home to you. We can ship direct to anybody's door, Mark. And, you know, I think we're all craving some of life's little luxuries. You know, we miss socializing. We miss going out with our friends. We miss sitting down and having a glass of wine with a beautiful glass and cutting into that beautiful steak. Well, let us send the steak and the steakhouse to you. We're going on a date tonight, Mark. The value is exceptional. 087-945 is our today's special. Please get in as quickly as you can. Remember, a couple of choices you'll make. I'll review those with you. But Mark, what convenience, what flavor, what creature comforts. You're gonna love this today's special.
And remember, guys, these are going to come individually packaged, individually wrapped, flash frozen. These are good in the freezer for up to a year. And I'm going to show you again what makes this so special, okay? And remember, as you look at this and you listen to me, think about the time and care you put into your Sunday dinner when you've gathered your family around. Well, all of our farms that we work with are family-owned farms. So the quality of the product, the quality of the beef is good enough for their table. That's why we know it's good enough for yours. This is the tenderloin. This is where your cut of meat is coming from. And this is why it costs so much out there in the marketplace. Look, there's only one little one in the whole cow right there. And out of that whole little one, we're not giving you this. We're not giving you this. We're giving you center cut. And you know what? I spent 2 hours today online trying to find anywhere that was going to beat us on this at any value, any price. And you know what, Leslie?
Me too.
It's not there. This is, without a doubt, not one of the tastiest dishes and steaks you're ever going to experience, but it's the best value that I could find in the country right now on filet mignon, period, from any steakhouse I could find. And remember, with Pureland, it's not just any steakhouse. This is the butcher that supplies 4- and 5-star restaurants, Michelin-winning restaurants all over the world. You're getting that cut, you're getting that quality, and you're getting that 100% certified Black Angus beef raised right here in the U.S. on small Midwestern farm. I love it.
And however you like it cooked. So we have one that is on the rare side. That's how I personally love mine. We've got it in the medium. We've done one that's a little better cooked. It doesn't matter. The reason people love filet mignon is that however you like your steak, it's always going to be soft. Nobody likes chewing on a rubbery piece of meat. Nobody likes that. Filet mignon is the king of steaks. It's known as the gold standard because it's always tender. Doesn't matter how you want it. I've been showing you that you will get this insert in your package, which tells you how to cook the perfect filet mignon, because you'd be heartbroken if you messed it up. You can go ahead and throw it on the grill. You can pan fry it or saute it. You can go ahead and even roast it in the oven, but you can't mess this up. You're just getting in on the best deal ever. Some of the finest meat from one of the finest purveyors. Remember, Pureland has been around for over 30 years, supplying to some of the world's best restaurants, including some Michelin star restaurants. Choose your filet mignon. How do you want it? Couple of decisions you're gonna have to make today. Do you just want 8? Is it just you? Is it just you and a partner? Go ahead and choose the 8 count. You'd be paying $119.95. It's our finest value of the day. If you want to break it down into monthly payments, you only pay $29.99 right now. You can go for the 16 count. Remember, these are all 5 ounces, all hand cut and trimmed by expert butchers. If you're picking up the 16 count, you're gonna go ahead and pay $49.99 today. So our today's special price is $199.95. All you have to pay right now on any debit or credit card is the first $49 and change. Then you're gonna choose what kind of finishing butter you want, and you're gonna love these. By the way, you're getting a lot in these little tubs. In fact, almost 4 ounces, so it's a 3.5 ounce. You can choose your classic, which is your garlic herb. Everybody loves, and this has been our most popular, and this is really great whipped quality. You're just gonna love whether you wanna cook your steaks in it or you wanna go ahead and finish them with it. It's absolutely delicious. Or you can go for the horseradish chive. That's gonna be one of the hardest decisions because they are both absolutely delightful. After you choose your count and your herb butter, you're gonna decide, do I want them shipped right away or do I want future shipment? If you choose immediate shipment, you're gonna get them delivered to you by the 21st of August. If you want future shipment, you're gonna go ahead and get it by the 4th, which means a September 4th, right on time for your Labor Day festivities. Maybe you're planning a grill or a cookout, or you are finally getting a couple of family members together. You can go ahead and count on these. You will get them on time for Labor Day. They're coming individually packaged. individually sealed, blast frozen, right like this, and they last up to a year in your freezer. We're paying for the shipping, which is a big deal these days. All our food, don't know if you knew that, all our food at HSN perpetually is on free shipping and handling. That's not easy to do. We're providing that for you. Just say yes. It's our finest value. And you know, it's once again, Mark, it's about those things that we miss, that we love. You know, we miss going out and maybe sitting at our favorite cafe or restaurant or steakhouse. We miss sitting down and just closing our eyes and letting that food melt in your mouth. We miss the convenience of being able to go to the grocery store, to the butcher shop as many times as we want. And at the end of the day, we're kind of a little uncertain right now. It's an uncertain time. You know, if you've been going to your local supermarket and you haven't found the filet mignon, or you haven't been getting the cuts of beef, I mean, there are articles right now. I read one this morning. It's just common sense. They are, you know, there's a kink in the chain. People are not manufacturing as quickly as we wanted or as we're used to. And so this is peace of mind, knowing that you're gonna have those filet mignons in your freezer available to you, good protein for when you want it, when your family needs it. It's peace of mind, especially if you choose the auto ship. So please place your order at 087945. We're gonna bring a little bit of luxury, a little bit of fine dining to your home. And please remember too, we ship direct. So if you want to go ahead and ship these out to dad, or you know it's your brother's birthday, or maybe it's, you know, your sister's favorite steak, go ahead and send a little bit of love, a care package to somebody that you know is maybe feeling a little blue that needs it. 087945 is your item number. 2 minutes, very limited, very busy and popular. Mark, I mean, what could we say? It's the gold standard.
It is, and this is truly your opportunity buy. This is your chance to have that experience, to have that luxury, to have that cut of steak that we see on every single menu that we used to see when we went out, but we said to ourselves, you know what, maybe next time, that's a little pricey. Now you can have it in your home at the best price in the country. And these butters, by the way, these are best put on right when they come off the grill. Watch what's going to happen here. You want to talk about a money shot. There it is. That is what we're talking about. The fibers of the beef are so loose in a filet. These butters, as it rests, will absolutely sink right down inside. You know, while we're talking about finished product here, have a look. Remember, we went and put the pan-fried steaks right in our smoker. At home, it would be your oven. And I want you to see this, okay? You want a gorgeous dinner for two. You don't have to go spend a fortune. Go ahead with a little bit of sweet potatoes, some carrots, and about 3 cents worth of veggies. And you have an incredible, incredible dinner, an incredible treat for everybody. You know, 6 people, 8 people, 16 people, however many you're picking up for. This is what I want them to experience when they sit at your table with Pureland steaks, 100% Black Angus beef. That's what I want them to experience, is that. This is the $30, $40, $50 plate at the restaurant that you're now getting for the best price in the country.
Yeah. And you know what? Doesn't matter what restaurant you go to, right? Okay, some might charge you 30 bucks, right? Some might charge you 40. I've paid as much as $50, $60 for a filet mignon. I want you to show, Mark, because how you always say these are the center cut. I'm not getting the itty bitty tail. I'm not. They are all consistent. They're all consistent sizing. That's a big deal too, Mark. You know, we're not giving people the scraps. I mean, these are big, juicy 5 ounces each.
Exactly. These are the real deal. And these why steaks like this is so special. This is why they're so special. There's, oh, look, tons of rib, tons of chuck, tons of brisket, lots around, a tiny little bit of tenderloin.
That's right. Just
the one. And like I said, this is like your teenager. Doesn't work very hard.
That's right.
There's not a lot going on in that muscle, okay? And we take ours from the center. Not down here, and certainly not here where you find the little $5 ones at the store that are just a scrap. This is the A-plus cut. This is the cut of kings. This is the Rolls Royce of steaks. And we have it from a company that supplies some of the best restaurants in the country. So I got to tell you something. This is our pan-fried that we finished off in that smoker. And Leslie, you said you like it a little on the rare side.
Yeah,
well, my friend,
that's
has
me
you
right there.
written all over it.
And Mark,
guys,
isn't it nice?
Treat yourself.
Isn't it nice to know that whether you like it rare like me, or you like it full on cooked, this is a steak that it's like you can't mess it up because it's always tender. That's why people love it. That's why people are willing to pay the money that these restaurants charge for it. You can't mess it up. It goes beautifully with sauces. It works beautifully on its own with a little salt and pepper. I mean, it's really hard to you know, goof.
It really is. And listen, we are giving you exactly what you need to know how to cook these any way you like, whether it's on the grill, whether you're going to saute it in a pan, whether you're going to finish it off in the oven. It couldn't be simpler. When you get different cuts of meat, your skill level has to be up there a little bit because you're dealing with a little bit of a tougher cut, a very small window on when it's going to be perfect. Filet mignons, as you know, you look and you go, I don't know that I want to risk cooking one of those.
You can't
These are one of the easiest steaks that you're ever going to cook. And because it's Black Angus, because it's Pureland, and because you have this incredible intramuscular fat, the juiciness is unrivaled. This is gonna melt in your mouth, as it should.
If you want the 8 count today, I wanna remind everybody, Flexpay is the way to go. You're only paying $29.99 on any debit or credit card to get the full on 8 count. Those are 8 of the 5-ounce fillets. $29 is all you pay today. If you're picking up the 16, and that is certainly the best value dollar for dollar, you'd be paying what, less than $13 a steak. If you're picking up the 16, you're only paying $49.99 on any debit or credit card. FlexPay is a way to get what you want now, what you're craving now, what your family needs now, but you get to pay over time at your convenience. It's simply a win-win. It's a steak that no matter how you cook it, whether you put it in the oven or give a little saute or pan fry it, it's always going to come out tender. Remember, that part of the cow, there's not much of it, which is why it's usually a very costly piece. It doesn't do much exercise, as Mark called it. It's like a teenager, right? So that meat always stays tender. I mean, there's really nothing like it. And as I said, Mark, a little bit of salt and pepper, perfect. A little bit of sauce, perfect. So choose 8 or 16, then choose, do you want garlic herb butter, or do you want the horseradish chive? Choose your ship date. Do you want it shipped immediately? Or do you want future shipment? Maybe your freezer's full already, get it on time for Labor Day, and then decide, final decision, do you want standard or do you want auto ship? With single ship, you're only getting 1 shipment. With auto ship, you decide how often, how frequently you want it, and then you get to cancel at any time. So what an amazing, delicious Monday. 087945 is our finest value of the day. 1 day only. Mark, I'll see you next hour. Don't go too far, and happy eating. I'm a little jealous. All right, everybody. We've got lots of delicious choices still coming up, so don't go to bed just yet. Wanted to give you a quick little look at a couple of items that we thought go so beautifully with the today's special. Filet mignon, lots of chefs like to show off because they get to make beautiful sauces. Well, we have gourmet sauces here at HSN, and today you're getting a 4-pack of the 10 ounces. I love the name. They're called Saucy Lips. And what you're getting here today is 4 different flavors. So you're gonna get either, let me see, this one's called the Tangy Mango. So I like to say Tangy Mangy. You're also getting included jalapeno green apple. You're also getting pineapple Thai. How delicious and exotic. And then we also have a zesty cilantro. You get all of them. You don't have to choose. Singular auto ship, each is 10 ounces, $29.95, and people really love them because these have no gluten, no dairy, no soy, no sweeteners. They are so good. You can even use them to dip veggies or to use them as salad dressing. They're awesome. Want to give you another little item. Maybe you are just going full out. We've got an unbelievable deal on a set of 2 10-inch fry pans. This is from Forged in Fire. I think a lot of you love that hit show on the History Channel, metalsmiths that really know their way around metal well. We've got 5 layers of Whitford nonstick. You can go ahead and put these in the oven up to 500 degrees. These have a 50-year limited warranty. Nobody does a 50-year limited warranty on nonstick. They're PFOA free. They're really an amazing value that you can barely find one fry pan for that price. Today it's 2 for $24.95. If your fry pans are looking like they've seen better days, ask for those today. And then we also have a set of steak knives. So if you really want to go all out and do the fine dining at home, take a look at how beautiful these are. These are full tang forged stainless steel. Notice that they're a hammered finish, and you're getting 2 of the 4-count boxes. So keep one box, you can go ahead and gift the other box, but made by the team from Forged in Fire, so master metalsmiths and bladesmiths that really know their way and bring you great knives. So ask about those. We're gonna take a quick little moment. I got so many more goodies coming up. Stay with us here on HSN.
Never run out of the things you love with AutoShip at HSN. Receive your favorite items with automatic deliveries and easily customize your shipping preferences. Plus, AutoShip locks in your order price while enrolled. It's the smartest way to get more of a good thing. Search AutoShip on hsn.com. Our HSN price is a great value that we bring to you every day. We work hard and have the buying power to make sure it's a value that you'll love. So go ahead, treat yourself with the confidence to buy now at the HSN price.
Well, we can't have a food show and not bring you a delightful dessert. So welcome into HSN tonight. My name is Leslie. I'm so honored to be shopping with you this Monday morning. What we have for you is the pride of Maine, right? These are proudly made in Maine. What are they? They're called Whoopie Pies, right? And I know a lot of us grew up eating these. Well, these are so good. They're wicked Whoopies. This is a company that started right in the founder's kitchen. She was making them in her kitchen, hand delivering them, and now they've gone on to becoming a national sensation. They've been featured in so many publications, lots of TV shows. What you're getting today is a 20 count of your amazing fall flavors. So I know you love all the classics. Don't worry, you're gonna get the classic in here as well, but you're getting some of our favorite warm, amazing fall flavors. We have a little bit of that factory footage there. What a delicious, cakey, fluffy cream treat. I mean, it's literally finger-licking deliciousness. And we're gonna send these right to your door. So everybody is getting the full set. You're gonna get 4 of each flavor. You will get some of those fall flavors. Of course, we gotta start with the classic because I know you love them. Pretty much all of the Wicked Whoopies on hsn.com are customer picks. So you will get that classic junior. You're gonna get 4 of those. You're also going to get 4 of the apple spice, which is one of the newest. You're gonna get 4 of the maple, 4 of the mocha, and 4 of the pumpkin. All you're doing today, because everybody is getting the assortment, all you're doing today is, do you want it immediate shipment or do you want future shipment where you'd be receiving it in October? Your item number here is 087949. I wish we had smell-o-vision. They smell so good. And I want to introduce you to my special guest. Believe it or not, Miss Amy Bouchard has been at HSN for now, it's gonna be over 10 years. She is the president and founder of this company. Girl, you make a wicked whoopie. They are absolutely finger-licking delicious. They're cakey on the outside, fluffy cream on the inside. And I happen to like the juniors more because I don't feel guilty. It's like perfectly portion controlled. Welcome back to HSN, Amy.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm so well. I'm so excited to talk about these. This is an instant smile maker. I mean, you can't bring out a little whoopie pie and not make people happy, right?
That's right. It's the ultimate fun food. That's what we like to say. It's actually Maine's official treat.
I love it. I love it. So these, you know, I don't know, Amy, if you knew this, but when you go to hsn.com and you type in Wicked Whoopies, I mean, our customer adores these wonderful little whoopies that you make. They really, pretty much all of them are customer pick. I like that this is an assortment. I don't have to choose, so you've taken the pressure off me. Tell me what I'm getting today, because I know some of them are newer flavors.
That's right. The apple cinnamon is our newest Wicked Whoopie, and it is so delicious. It's made actually with pure apples. And then the filling, what makes that different is we take our smooth, creamy vanilla filling that is so popular and famous, and we whip cinnamon into that filling. So it just like melts in your mouth, and the combination of the cinnamon filling and the apple spice cake is just so delicious. And then the maple is, it'll remind you of pancakes in the morning. It's the maple cake, and then we have our vanilla cream filling in that. And then our mocha is, if you love chocolate and you love coffee, you will love this Whoopie Pie. It is so delicious. It's dark chocolate cake, and then we have real pure coffee that we put into the cake, and then we have our delicious deep dark chocolate filling. And then you're going to get 4 of our classic. That's the one that started all, the original Wicked Whoopie. And
Which
that's
is one of my favorites. Oh,
this
is so good. And
you're trying the mocha right now. It is. It's so good. It's like the cake is a little bit different on that one, which makes it really nice. It's a little denser. And then the cake in the original classic Whoopie Pie is a little bit fluffier. And that's your chocolate devil's food cake with your fluffy vanilla cream filling, which is all homemade, original recipes that I created. And then the pumpkin.
Oh, the pumpkin.
Oh.
Every season, we wait for pumpkin to roll around in everything. We want pumpkin everything. I can smell those amazing spices as if I was baking a warm pumpkin pie in my kitchen. I mean, they are just delightful. And Amy, they're so fresh. They're going to come individually packaged, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's right.
Yeah, so you can decide to eat, you know, maybe you need that little pick-me-up in the middle of the day. I got to be honest with you. I've been a little blue these days, you know? I miss seeing my parents. I miss my boyfriend. I miss my friends. You know, there are days where you just want a little happy, and this is like we're delivering the happy right to everybody's door. And I like too that you can have it sent to somebody you love. So if you want to send it to mom, you know, and put a smile on mom's face, or you want to send it to your sister, you know, you're getting a taste of the United States. These are proudly made here, right? You know, I love your story. It's such an American dream. I love that people were like, you can't make a living making Whoopie Pies, and you were like, watch me. I mean, it's such a great story.
I was a stay-at-home mom, and my brother told me, you know, you really ought to sell your Whoopie Pies. And I thought, you know, that's kind of crazy. But I love to bake, and I started doing it, and I could see how happy I was making people. And nothing makes me happier than putting a smile on people's face with these Whoopie Pies. And that's exactly what you're going to do, because you're getting 5 flavors of cake.
That's right.
You know, not a very easy thing to do.
That's
5 flavors of cake in one box. So definitely you're going to make somebody happy, because you don't have to really... It's a hard choice to decide what flavor you want.
Yeah, that's always, I don't want to decide. I like that I'm getting the assortment, so I love that we've taken the pressure off our customer. And I bet our customers at home right now saying, oh my gosh, I wish I had one of those right now. I know that that's what I like to do. I'm guilty as charged. I sit in front of the TV and I eat something that makes me happy. Today, you don't choose at basically less than $1.50 a treat. I mean, good luck finding a treat or a pastry at the coffee shop for $1.50. It just doesn't happen. You're getting the assortment. Yes, you're gonna get the classic, right? This is the classic. This is where it all started. It's always a customer pick. You're gonna get that classic junior, 4 of those. You're also gonna get 4 of that delicious warm apple spice. You're gonna get 4 of the maple. The maple is making me crazy because I feel like I've just woken up and I'm pouring that warm maple syrup on a stack of pancakes. It smells so good. You're getting the mocha, and the mocha is really elegant, right? Because it's almost like a little, you know, espresso flavor, and then it's just so
it's
good.
Very decadent. Yeah,
and then don't forget pumpkin as well.
Yes, exactly. And made with pure pumpkin and shipped directly from our bakery in Maine. We're making them from scratch every day. In fact, they're not even made yet. when I get off the phone with you, I'm going to bed because I got to get up early to get to the bakery.
That's right. And you know, the cake is moist and wonderful and delicious, as you can see. The cream is light and airy and so fluffy. I mean, seriously, you're gonna have to, like, you know, pace yourself because you're gonna wanna eat all that cream first. And then the size is perfect. What's really nice about these is that, you know, you don't feel bad. I remember that I've ordered your the regular, the standard size, and I always feel guilty, so I cut it in 4. Inevitably, I eat the whole thing. Let's be honest, like I eat the whole thing. But I like that these are small, so I don't feel guilty.
That's right. They're all, you're right. And the thing is, if you want to have maybe a couple different flavors, you're not going to feel as guilty. You can have an apple and a classic, or a pumpkin and a mocha, and not feel guilty because they are the smaller junior size, and you are getting 20 of them in the box. And we recommend when you get that box in the mail, take your Whoopie Pies out, pop them in the freezer, take them out individually as you want them. And a lot of people like to eat them frozen like an ice cream sandwich.
Oh,
so you're really getting the best of a lot of worlds there.
Yes,
if you love ice
Amy.
Cream,
I like it.
Cookies, then you're going to love the Wicked Whoopies.
For over 20 years, Amy has been delivering smiles with her amazing Wicked Whoopies. They are so good. We call them Wicked, right? They're so good. The price is awesome. You get to try a little bit of everything, perfectly portion control. If you want to pop them in the freezer, they last, and they keep fresh for up to a year in the freezer. Don't forget, you only have to decide, because everybody's getting all 4 flavors. You only have to decide, do I want immediate shipment, or do I want to, you know, put the future shipment where I'll get it right on time for fall in October. But whatever you do, don't go to bed tonight without ordering these. It's such a great price. It's $20 for $29.95, and of course, if you want to just taste them, your first credit card payment, you'll pay less than $10. We'll ship this out to you, free shipping and handling. 087949 is your item number. Check out what other customers have said, but Amy, you'll be sitting at home, licking your fingers, licking that cream. You're just gonna feel like you're a kid again.
That's right. They do make you feel like a kid again, that's for sure, because it's the ultimate fun food.
I'm having a hard time talking. My mouth is literally watering. I think it's the maple that's making me crazy. Oh, it's so good. So thank you for joining me, Amy. I really appreciate it. We had filet mignons. We had to have a really decadent, beautiful dessert. So thank you for joining me. Go rest, go sleep. 087949 is your item number. Stay well and healthy, okay? All right, everybody. So quick little look, if you just tuned in and you missed out, here's our finest value of the day from Pureland Meat Company. This is a company that for almost 4 decades has been providing the finest beef to restaurants around the world. We've got your choice of either 8 filet mignons, the king of steak, the gold standard, or 16. You will choose 8 or 16 and then choose what kind of butter you want, because we're sending you that too. Do you want the garlic herb, or do you want the horseradish chive? And then you're gonna decide, do you want it shipped immediately, or do you want future shipment where you'll get it on time for Labor Day? Free shipping and handling today. They stay frozen for up to a year. You can't mess this steak up, because that's why people love it. It's always tender and flavorful and soft. In fact, the very name means dainty filet. I mean, it's just so good in each one of those 5 ounces. So ask about that. It's our finest value of the day. We want to head into this other iconic brand. In fact, a lot of you may have heard of Augustum Farms. And Augustum Farms is a company that they've basically pioneered emergency preparedness foods, foods that are ready to go. A lot of people that love camping or hunting are outdoorsy, lots of survivalists, lots of people that love to have their emergency food ready and stored. They know this brand. What we have for you today is the 72 count or 72 servings of the whole egg powder. The reason Augustum Farms became famous, they've been around since 1972. The reason they became famous is because their powdered eggs tasted different from everybody else's, all the competitor brands. Theirs felt fluffy and authentic. You can use it in baking. You can keep them in storage. They will last if you keep them properly stored in a cool, dry area. They will last for years and years, no stress. In fact, a shelf life of up to 10 years as long as it remains unopened. It is an absolute must to think about these things, whether you want to use it right away, or you're just getting up there and maybe you just can't go to the grocery store as often as you'd like. Maybe you're a baker, maybe you're sick and tired of throwing away foods that go bad, or maybe you do want to be prepared. We're heading into what the experts say is going to be one of the worst hurricane seasons of the year. Place your order. You will be so happy you did it, and wait till you taste them. Less than $10 gets the 72 servings home. Singular auto ship available. So with auto ship, you know you can get it at any time. You can cancel at any time. 085929 is your item number. You know, we're showing this footage because at the end of the day, every single day in the news, we're hearing about these things. And then, you know, you get stuck in a situation where you're like, oh my gosh, I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. We don't want that to happen to you. So HSN has really made it convenient for a customer to get it home. My special friend and guest, our brand ambassador, is Allison Scuddy. She is waiting to tell us all about it. But Allison, you know, they're so good, you eat them now. So a lot of people buy two, one for storage and emergencies and one to just use, right?
Well, look at this. I mean, if you have ever wanted to be able to make scrambled eggs at home, take a look at this right here. These are your eggs from August Farm. In your 10 ounce, the can today, you're getting 6 dozen eggs. 6 dozen eggs that you don't have to worry about salmonella. You don't have to refrigerate. You don't have to worry if they're going to break. You don't have to do anything. You just store them, take them, and go. Add water, and you're going to be able to have scrambled eggs like this. I use mine, I tell you what, just for French toast. It's amazing. The thing is that these are real eggs. It's whole egg powder.
That's right.
It's not whites. It's not a mixture. It is simply the whole powder.
That's
so
right.
You're getting all of the protein that you would get from real eggs. You're getting all the flavor that you would get from real eggs and all the uses that you get from the real eggs. And that's the thing that we want, especially during a pandemic or a time we don't want to go to the grocery store, Leslie. You know, you got little tummies at home. People are worried. They're looking at you going, Mom, what are we going to do? You want to take that burden off. Scrambled eggs, a glass of milk, you know, French toast. Those are the things that speak to home, speak to, you know, being safe and feeling okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's what August Farms is about.
Allison, you know, August Farms, they were the pioneer. I mean, they've been doing this pretty much longer than anybody else. In fact, they create for other companies. But the reason August Farms became famous is because their flavor was so different. Remember, these are whole eggs. At the end of the day, if you want to use them for baking, if you want to make scrambled eggs every day, if you're a person that just can't get out to the grocery store as often as you'd like, or, you know, for the first time ever during these times, you're thinking about your emergency preparedness. You're thinking about, would I be ready, heaven forbid, something happens? You know, this is such a great solution of that clean, affordable, whole protein that you said kind of sticks to your bones. You know, nothing like some great little scrambled eggs with a little bit of buttered toast. I mean, you know, it's just such a great thing to have. And if you keep it in the right conditions and store it properly, as long as it's unopened, this will last 10 years, Allison.
10 years. And once it is open, it's still going to last another solid year. So don't worry about opening it up. I mean, you're going to use it. It's 6 dozen eggs in there, and you can use it. What I do is I have a dedicated rack at home. I actually keep it in the laundry room, so it's out of my way. And I have my milk and my eggs, and I've got the rice, pinto beans, all the different things I might need. Some batteries, flashlights, of course, my water, even some stuff for your pets. You know, you want to be prepared, you want to think ahead, and a lot of times it's not, you don't need to think like, oh, I need all these strange things. No, you don't. Milk, eggs, rice, oats. I mean, it's all about comfort.
Yes.
It's about filling the belly. It's about making everybody happy and making it through those tough times just a little bit easier.
That's right. Allison, I want to read and share with the customers some of these reviews because a lot of people were like, powdered eggs? Are you kidding? Take a listen to this. From North Dakota, we like these powdered eggs. The flavor and the consistency is excellent. They cook beautifully, always good to have on hand. Another one from Washington, I use a 1/3 cup of powdered egg to my mushrooms and peppers and onions, creates the fluffiest omelet ever. We have another one that says I add a little bit of milk. They're so good, they taste great. I mean, and my last one I want to share, it gives me such comfort and relief to know that the 2 containers I ordered are there for me in the event of an emergency. Yep. These are all reviews that are on hsn.com right now that I printed before the show because, you know, Allison, I know a lot of times we may think, oh, something in a can is not gonna be authentic. It's not gonna taste good. These are pure. There's a reason. Hunters, outdoorsy folks, campers, survivalists, people that are just smart about emergency preparedness, or people that just want the convenience and the peace of mind. There's a reason they trust Augustin Farms, huh?
Well, and one of the main reasons is that we are what's considered vertically integrated. So we actually go out and source the food ourselves. We manufacture everything, do all the processing ourselves. We package ourselves. So we control every step of the way. We have USDA there. We have everything is very specific. The calories, all of it is right there. So you don't have to worry. All you have to do is open the can, serve your family, and know you're safe and ready. I mean, that's the thing. And let me tell you something. If your kids love to eat cookie dough, guess what? You can use these eggs in your cookie dough and not worry about the salmonella. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, girl, you're barking up the right tree.
Love that. A lot of people love that.
Here's the best part about it. You have nothing to lose. This is less than $10 on any debit or credit card to get it home. Bring it home. Put it in a cool, dark place. Forget about it. It will be there for you. Heaven forbid you need it. And you know what? Your eggs went bad or you forgot to buy eggs. You know, open it up. It will still last a year even when it's opened. We have singular auto ship available with auto ship. You decide how often you want to receive it. You can still cancel at any time. But ask about these. Read about Augustin Farms. Check out the reviews. They have been around since the 1970s. And nobody sticks around that long if they're not making a good product that people count on. 085-929 is your item number. Free shipping and handling. You know, hurricane season, these hurricanes creep up on us. You know, any sort of situation, it's just such a good feeling to know you're ready for your family, you can provide, you can make people feel good. And the taste is there, so you're not sacrificing anything. Don't believe me, please read the reviews. 085-929 is your item number. By the way, the #1 selling product that Augustin makes is the instant non-fat powdered milk. Now, this has a shelf life of 20 years. It's 39 servings. People love this and actually buy more than one can because they start using it right away. $19.95 for those 39 servings of milk.
Well, this is an outstanding product. I mean, you can't go wrong having this, especially if you do have kids. The price of milk is crazy. You're always running out of milk. I mean, to be able to have wholesome, fresh milk right here, you just mix water with it. It mixes very, very well. This non-fat milk, it's got vitamin D and vitamin A added. You can have your cereals. You can have your hot chocolates. You can have all the different, ooh, I'm making a little mess here, Leslie. That's okay. But you know what? This is the thing. It's all about the kids. It's all about the milk. For me, it's all about creamer in my coffee.
Yes.
So I you know what? And I just use it straight out of there. The consistency of this is really nice. I have a lot of people call. Last time we've had people call and want to know, can I mix it up live? Yes, because it just mixes straight in. It's super fine, very, very soft, very, very fine. It mixes very easily, so you don't have to worry about any of it.
Yeah.
Use it in your breadings. Use it to bake with. Use it to drink, obviously. Now, once you mix it up, just put it back in the fridge and use it just like you do regular milk.
Right.
Actually, keep your milk container, put it in there, Nobody knows.
I know, and here's the thing. If you don't open it, it's a 20-year shelf life. I know that if you have children, I ordered this last time you and I were on. If you have children, it is an absolute must, because, I mean, I know my boys can't go to sleep without their milk at night, right? It's just their ritual. They love it. It comforts them. But you will love it too, because no more throwing out spoiled milk. No more worrying about if the milk is fresh. Did I get it? Do I have enough? Did I run out? Now I don't have it for my coffee. It's just convenience, and it happens to be one of Augustin Farms' #1 products. You're getting 39 servings there today. Also, just like the powdered eggs, you can choose single shipment, or you can go ahead and choose auto ship, but $6.65 on any debit or credit card to try. 085928 is your item number. Allison, it's so good to see you. I hope you stay well and healthy, and say hello to the family for me.
You too, Leslie. Thank you so much. Everybody at home as well.
Okay, my friend. Take care. By the way, you can find the entire Augustin Farms assortment on hsn.com. I know we've got the rice. We've got the rolled oats. I think we have some beans as well. It's just peace of mind. And it tastes pretty darn good. Just saying. You never think of that with these convenience foods or emergency preparedness foods, but this one actually does. So we're gonna take a quick little moment. We've got another look at our finest value of the day. We're gonna take the fine dining, the steakhouse experience right to your door with our today's special.
At Dial 10 Beauty, we believe in the confidence that lies within you. Every woman deserves to feel beautiful in a matter of a few minutes each day. That's why I created Dial 10. I want to give you beauty tools to create that feeling. My mission is to make you feel empowered, unstoppable, and unapologetically beautiful. Give me 10 minutes and I'll change the way you see yourself.